Chairing it all will be Congressman Bob Goodlatte, Chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. Good to have you with us. Mr. Chairman, let's start with first, what we are witnessing now is a discussion at a national level, and I believe it is for the first time in the Obama administration's term in office, or terms if you prefer, that we're seeing a real debate develop here around illegal immigration and border security. Your thoughts?
Well, I agree. We got to quite a high point last summer with the so-called border surge, which, of course, as you and I know, it's still going on down there. They're still not enforcing the border. When you have a drug kingpin like Mr. Guzman out on the loose, all that means is more drugs are coming into the United States. And we also have a problem with the interior enforcement of the country, as we saw with the tragedy last week of the shooting of Kate Steinle. But you know what? These are not isolated instances. They go on every single day. We just saw a report that said that of the 8,000 criminals, illegal alien criminals released by sanctuary cities, 276 sanctuary cities, 1,800 of them have already committed additional crimes. That's a rate of close to 25%. And it just shows you the price the average American pays for the government not enforcing our immigration laws. So I'm hoping this debate will continue, and we're going to continue tomorrow in the Judiciary Committee.
You know, as you hear the testimony of Jay Johnson in the Department of Homeland Security, I've got to be honest with you, I've never heard Jay Johnson give a responsive answer to a single question by any congressman or senator. Do you really expect him to say he's sorry for leaving the borders wide open and not enforcing law? Are we going to hear anything substantive from him?
I don't know if we will, but he's going to hear from a lot of members of Congress, and our hope is that a lot of the American people will engage in this debate and start letting this administration know that it's not acceptable to engage in activities where there are now 350,000 illegal alien criminals on our streets. 350,000, 169,000 who were actually under orders of deportation, and another 179,000 where they're in the process of being deported through that hearing process. And guess what? They release them onto the streets and give them a court date to come back when their hearing's going to take place. So they're out on the streets as well committing crimes. The 1,800 out of 8,000 is only a snapshot of what 350,000 criminals are doing on the streets of America because this administration won't enforce the law.
Congressman Matt Salmon introducing legislation. A number of congressmen, Trey Gowdy, bringing forward legislation that would make detainers mandatory, that would actually withdraw specific grants to sanctuary cities. What are the prospects?
Well, I think they're getting better, and again, this is the reason why I think this debate, this public attention to this is the silver lining of the evil that's taking place out there, because the public is waking up, and I'm hopeful that we'll be able to move bills that we've already passed out of the Judiciary Committee, and one out of the Homeland Security Committee, but 4 out of the Judiciary Committee. Trey Gowdy's bill that does impose sanctions on sanctuary cities and lets state and local governments who do want to enforce the law do so under clear statutory guidelines. Lamar Smith's bill for mandatory verification of employment, the bill offered by Jason Chaffetz to deal with asylum fraud, and the bill from Judge John Carter dealing with the so-called catch and release problem that the public became aware of last summer when the attention was focused on the border. Now we're focused on what's going on in America, whether it's a sanctuary city or not. There is not enough being done to pick these people up. Instead, and this will also be a subject of the hearing tomorrow, instead we'll also focus on the fact that this president has taken his pen and his phone, and he wants to give legal status to 5 million people under the concept of prosecutorial discretion. So far, he's losing that in the courts. I hope he continues to do so.
Well, Congressman, we look forward to the hearing tomorrow. Chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Bob Goodlatte. Always good to have you here. Thanks.